Okay, I'm gonna add in live harness to this. So let's get started with that. Hi everyone for joining. Thank you so much. Liv!
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. I think this is going to be so amazing just to kind of give people a little insight to your life and what you do day to day.
hmm
And really, you're such a, I told you this before, like you're such a light and you're just like so inspirational all the time. So I think
Thank you.
to share that with other people is just so fun. And thank you
hmm
guys for joining. And this is Live Harness. If you guys don't know, I think we have a lot of your fans here who
Yeah.
are already joining in. But if you didn't know, she's this incredible, amazing basketball player. And she has been on TV with Shaq, Dwayne Wade, Candace Parker, and Adam Lefko as well. So she has definitely met some pretty amazing people, and she just continues to grow and expand and just get better and better.
Yeah,
So,
just for sure.
yeah. Oh, and your sister's here.
Yeah, hi Tati.
That's so sweet. So I think a lot of the common questions that I got, and I think just a good start is to for people to get to know you a little bit, just basics of
hmm
how old you are,
Okay.
when did you start, and
Okay.
what you're currently doing.
Okay. So my name's Olivia Harness. I just turned 12, and obviously I play basketball. I'm a social media influencer. I am considered one of the best, the top five best girls goodness, girls' best basketball player in sixth grade in the country. And I'm so excited to be on here. I'm here with my great friend, and I just feel like where I am right now is just crazy. If you would have told me this a couple years ago that I'd be where I am right now, I wouldn't believe you.
That's amazing. And what do you mean by that? Like just in terms of your talent, your skill, or just the opportunities that you have, or what is it that you mean by that?
Yeah, so the talent level that I have right now, the skill that I have, and the social media platforms and all the opportunities that I've had in my lifetime.
That's awesome to hear. And I feel like it's every other day that you're getting some kind of new post. Even
Yeah,
ESPN like loves you. Like they're always
yeah,
on
they really do.
ESPN.
Yeah.
And then you're also getting different like sponsorship deals and all that kind of stuff as
Mhm.
well. So I'm so excited for that to see that. One thing you didn't kind of elaborate on. So
Mhm.
you're not you play at a very high level. Like you're
Yes.
constantly playing. I don't know if you guys noticed the video that I posted earlier, but that one was from a really long time ago. And you're even better now. And you totally
Yeah.
like whooped those guys on the court and just like left them just their jaws were dropped after you played them. So
Yeah, well, what happened was one of the guys, like, they know me, so I played him one on one and I beat him. So he brought his friend over. He's like, "Yo, I can't beat this girl 1v1. Let's go 2v1." And I still beat him. But yeah, I do play up. I've never really played my age until now. It's actually just my first middle school game, which is really just crazy to think because I played in the Adidas Gauntlet, and I'm the youngest to ever play in
wow.
the Adidas Gauntlet. And those girls that I went up against are 16U, 17U, and yeah, I've just been playing up all my life, and I feel like that's just really helped me get to where I am right now. So
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes I don't know if this is how you feel, but I've said this before in different areas of just life is sometimes you have to kind of like sink to swim. And so if you're playing against someone who's older than you, stronger than you, faster than you, or whatever, just better in different areas, like
yeah,
if you allow yourself to just be bad for a minute and don't let that discourage you, then it'll end up making you better. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I do agree.
Is that what kind of got you started, or how did you get started with everything?
Well, with basketball, Tati, my older sister, she was playing when I was little, so I kind of just like grew up in the basketball gym like my little sister Lily does with Tati and I. So I just started watching my older sister Tati play, and I kind of just want like I wanted to be better than her, so I just got to working. One day I went out there and I played, and I loved the feeling of it. I love scoring, and I just love everything about it. So one of my first games, I actually scored 42 points, and the
Whoa.
score of the game was 42-0.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
so after that, I love seeing the ball go in the hoop. From there on, I just kept working.
Yeah, that's really incredible. And your family is like a big part of just how you do everything. I mean, I remember when I went to you had like a tournament game in Vegas, and I like went to go
Oh
say
my gosh,
hi,
yes.
guys. Like, and you guys had like literally 10 minutes. That was it. And it was like the schedule of the day was absolutely insane. It was like every 5 to 10 minutes was incremented and planned out.
No,
And
I remember that. I remember that. And I was like checking the time. I'm like, okay, what time is it? What time is it? What time
I
is
know.
it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, but my family is just, they're so important to me. Like I said, if I didn't have like the skill level and the social media, I wouldn't be where I am right now. But to be honest, if I didn't have my family and my team around me, technically I consider my trainers as my family and like my best friends as my family. So just the team and my family around me, I definitely would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for them. They have pushed me. They have uh, talked me through hard times. There's been a lot of good times more than bad, but I'm very grateful for them.
hmm And is that because I know you mentioned before, like they really inspire you? And
Mm-hmm.
what is it like? I guess because they're not playing, and you're playing, and so
Yeah.
how is it that they inspire you? How is it that they motivate you and support you on a daily basis?
Yeah. So one quote that I think I had mentioned, but the quote that my dad gave me a while ago that has stuck with me is, "You only have 86,400 seconds in a day. Spend those seconds wisely." So I feel like that just like relates to life and in basketball as well. And even though they don't play, my dad and my mom is like they're really starting to get to know the game of basketball. But my dad has been my coach all my life, so he's been around it, and I just feel like because he knows so much and he's coached at the college level, the high school level, the high school level, that he just knows so much and he's gotten so much knowledge from other people so that he could give me that knowledge that he got and pass it on to me.
Yeah, I definitely see that when I met your dad. um I think, I don't know if you notice this, maybe you don't see this like with other people your age,
Mm-hmm.
younger or older. um Sometimes like family members can be like, there's kind of a line between being supportive and encouraging, and but then also like there's kind of a line where it ends up becoming too much, where parents do, and it
Mm-hmm.
then is like almost a negative effect onto kids. And I never get that sense from your dad. He is
Yeah.
100% supportive and just wants the best for you guys and always encourages you in such a positive way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I never see like kind of like, and he has as much energy as you have. Like he has a lot of energy too. He's always like ready,
Yeah.
like, okay, great, let's go type of thing.
Yeah. No, that's definitely him. Yeah, I couldn't be more grateful for my dad, and like you said, he only wants like the best for me. So whenever he's not feeling well, I'm like, "Do you need anything?" He's like, "No, all I need from you is to be the best you and keep working hard." Like
Oh,
he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want anything other than me being the best me.
that's amazing.
And I feel like that really just touches my heart and just makes me want to just motivates me to get better.
Yeah. Like you see how hard he's working for you
Yeah.
and for your family too, because both of your sisters are into it. And
Yeah.
So it just kind of makes you feel like, okay, I see him working and I can do this too.
Yeah, no, my family has sacrificed so much. They're 100% supportive, and I'm so grateful for that. And thankfully, I have both parents in my life, and I just feel like they are just so dedicated to this journey with me, and just seeing how much they work, it just makes me want to, just makes me want to work even more, like you said.
I love that. You said sacrifice, like your family has sacrificed a lot. What does that like mean to you, or what does that look like?
Um, well, when I say sacrifice a lot, I mean everything. Like everything. Money, time, effort, all of that. Every bit of like everything that they have just goes to Tati, Lily, and I. And it just means the world to me because I wouldn't have the opportunities if they wouldn't have given me their time and their knowledge. So it means a lot.
That's awesome. Do you think that like when you put in, because you put in how many hours a day, or what's your schedule like for practice and stuff like that? What does that look like?
Well, I have two practices a day usually. My middle school practice and high school practice, and then I have, which are usually my middle school practice is an hour and 45 minutes long at the max, and then high school practice is 2 hours long, and then I have my basketball training before that in the mornings for about 2 hours or 2.5 hours, and then I have my strength training for an hour.
So it's pretty much like an all day thing. And
Yeah.
you said, like, just to reemphasize this, so you are playing in your first middle school game and that kind of thing, and you're at that level, but you're also doing high school
Well,
training
not
and high
like
school.
I do like open gyms and stuff to where
Yeah.
like some of the middle school players are able to go in, and it's not open gyms you're able to go in, but yeah.
I think you're very modest, but I think what I kind of was getting to and what I've seen from you is like your level of skill
Yeah.
ability is higher. So I think that's just truly incredible. And then your sister, she plays,
Yeah,
Tati,
she does.
and she is how much older than you?
um 3 and just yeah, 3 years older than me.
And you said she has a podcast.
She does. It's the Tatiana Harness podcast.
Okay. And
She
you said
talks about women's college basketball. She just talks about a lot of women's sports. WNBA. She sometimes talks about NBA. Sometimes I'm also on the podcast as well. So it's a lot of fun.
you're like a guest speaker.
Yeah.
That's awesome. For college, are you thinking about a certain college, or are you thinking about a team that you would like to play for?
I get that question a lot. I feel like I usually just say that my options are open. Um, because I do have multiple colleges already looking at me. Um, but I'm definitely keeping my options open for college.
That's good. I think that's a very good way to phrase it. That's so in the future, what are you looking forward to? What's your like, if you said like even 15 years from now, what are you looking forward to?
Okay, so I'm looking forward to the opportunities that are going to come my way. I already have multiple opportunities that are in the works right now that a lot of people don't even know about. Um, and getting a D1 college scholarship and making it to the WNBA, and um, also, as I'm still thinking about it, but NBA.
That's awesome. I love that. I
Mm-hmm.
love that you say that. I mean, of course, like the WNBA is amazing. I've worked with them before.
Yeah.
I really respect their players. And I think just on like a back end, if you look at the salary range that an NBA player versus a WNBA player, it's
a,
striking.
a
Like
big difference. Yeah.
millions versus like they're not even in the six figures at the WNBA.
Yeah.
So the hustle, the grind, the dedication that they put in is really admirable in so many different levels. Um,
Yeah.
and I think it's also, I don't know if you think of it this way, but I think it's also courageous that you say, I would like to play in the NBA.
No, I agree with you because I also like I play up like girls and stuff like that and women like women. I play against women basically. I can call that. But I also play against grown men in pickup games and like boys, and I just feel like growing up playing against older competition and boys, just everyone all together is just making me so much better.
Yeah. And I like that they're willing to, because to be honest, if I was a grown man at this point and I saw your Instagram, I probably wouldn't want to risk it. But they're still doing it, so that's good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I say like it's courageous because I think first, like there's doubters, there's haters, I think you
Mhm.
get those at times. And that's got to not always feel the best, or maybe you just kind of brush it off. What do you?
Well, it definitely doesn't bother me.
That's
I feel
good.
like that's something that I need because I do get a lot of um, disrespectful comments and um, yeah, a lot of disrespectful comments, but I do just brush it off, and it just motivates me to get better and better. Because I just had this one post. I put up a story saying that's actually like the most disrespectful and hate comments that I've gotten, and that's on the one where I'm doing this soccer. Have you seen that one where I'm
Yeah,
doing like this soccer?
girl,
Yeah,
I
there's a
watch
lot of
all
hate
the videos.
comments. Yeah, so I left him up there because I want everybody to see what I deal with and how it just motivates me to get better.
That's awesome. Does it ever bother you, like one comment versus the other? And then if it does, like how is it that you move on from that?
Um, no, that they just don't bother me.
That's
I feel
good.
like they bother a lot of different people, but I've had so many people tell me how good I am, and I see all the things that I'm doing and all the opportunities that I get that are just amazing that nobody really gets in their lifetime. So I just use that and I'm like, no, you're wrong. You don't see all the things that I've accomplished in my life.
Hmm.
So I just feel like, yeah, it doesn't bother me.
That's awesome. I love that. I think that's really challenging for most people to get past, to
Yeah.
kind of push past that. And I think it speaks to who you are as a person and one of the
Mhm.
things that I love about you. And also, like you said, your skill, your talent is there, and you just keep at it and keep working harder. When you said like, okay, I would like to play in the NBA, that is something courageous. And I think a lot of people doubt that. But we've
Mhm.
talked about this, and I know I've mentioned this to your dad, is there's multiple instances in history, in sports or different career paths where,
Mhm.
being a woman in a man's kind of world type of thing was like,
Yeah.
that's impossible. That would never happen. That's so ridiculous, type of thing.
Yeah.
Or, even like kind of family members, oh, you let her do that type of thing. Certain words or phrases that really limit that
Mhm.
possibility, and they've been proven wrong. So
Yeah.
it's happened in tennis. It recently, big change in soccer. You know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, even if you look at race car drivers, like
Mhm.
and PGA Tour, I mean, there's multiple instances where this has happened, and even there was at a point in like history, I believe it was in the 70s, where the Indiana Pacers actually signed a contract for a woman, and she did
Yes.
tryouts. Do you know that?
Yeah, I did. And then I believe she got pregnant so that she wasn't able to play anymore.
Maybe that was the backstory. I just saw that she got cut.
I think so. I think that I've heard that that's what happened.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen it on a couple articles, but you
Yeah.
don't always. You don't need to believe everything that you see. So,
But it has been a possibility. So the
mhm.
fact that you're first, it's amazing and brave and courageous that you're able to say it out loud because most people can't say their dreams out loud.
Yeah.
They keep it in and they're just so scared of even saying it or
Hmm.
writing it down. So like that's amazing. And second of all, who's to say it's impossible?
Exactly.
It could be possible. Why not?
Yeah. Women can do anything men can do.
Exactly. I love that. Um, so is there anyone that you've met that you were like extremely excited for, something that like sticks out in your memory that was just like kind of jaw dropping for you?
You.
Oh, stop. You're the best.
No, I love meeting you. I love meeting you in person. You have like the best energy, and I don't know. When somebody has good energy, the other person can just like vibe off of it, and then we can just like vibe together like we're doing right now.
Exactly. Exactly. I was like, there's such a huge age difference between us, but I do think that like what you said, like your energy is just it's so fun and so like genuine that it's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, besides me.
Okay.
Now who else?
um, dang, I have a lot. Um, I would say my skills trainer, Joshua Villarreal. He is, I call him my family, really. He has, he's accomplished so much. He's trained multiple NBA players. He is incredible in what he does. Like, people, they can train players to be a certain way, but what Joshua does, he's amazing. Like, he's incredible at basketball. Like, he comes up with different terms for different things. There's over 1,000 terms that people have not even heard about of different moves. So I feel like just with him, he shows you the moves, but he tells you you can't do this in a game. You know why? Because I can't give you the situation that you're going to be in. You have to figure out when to use this move and what timing to do it, and if you can do the full move or you just have to do one move. So I feel like he just like lets you do you, but also gives you what you need and just adds amazing things to your bag.
He like brings out the best of you.
Yes.
So give it okay, what does that mean? Like is there a certain skill that he taught you that or maybe you can't, maybe it's top secret. I don't know.
Um, well, there's a lot. But the one that I say that I use the most, it's a combination. So it's a punch drag. Do you It's a punch drag into it's a punch drag into a turn pound into a speed stop exchange behind the back.
Oh my.
I feel like that's kind of like my go-to move if I know somebody can't guard me. I feel
It
like I
seems
just
like when I'm like watching you play and stuff like that, you're really fast too.
yeah. I am. I feel like I definitely use that to my advantage because the the girls that I go up against, everybody thinks that I'm short, but to be honest, the girls that I go up against are so much older and taller and bigger, so that's why I look short. But I'm able to use that to my advantage because I'm faster than them. So yeah, I am fast. And I love being fast.
That's what had those like when you were playing with those guys on the court, like you totally just like you're kind of you use that to like you said you use that to your advantage and then you end up just being fast but then also like you shot the ball right between their legs and kept
Yeah.
going to the basket. It was so awesome. And then I saw you do that with like I think it was a high schooler too. It was a high school girl and she kind of like was trying to keep up with you with your speed and kind of fumbled over. So
Yeah, no, that was funny. You couldn't see it in the video, but after she fell, I pointed at her,
oh
and
no.
everybody was like, "Why didn't you shoot it? Why didn't you shoot it?" I was running out the clock because it was the end of the game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was the end of the game, so yeah, it
And you
was funny.
And you won, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, we won.
That's good. Are you in like how do you manage school? Because you said your schedule is like crazy busy. Like basically you're training like from morning to night.
Yeah, so I also get this question a lot. Everybody's like, are you in school? Like, do you do school? Yes, I do school to answer all of you guys' questions. I'm online, so I'm able to work from home. Um, and what I do school early in the mornings. I don't really have any breaks because I go morning right into practices and then into late night games. But anyways, I do it in like very early in the mornings or late at night, and then on the days that I don't have anything, like the weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, when I have those, I just get ahead right away. So I just try to get ahead so that I am able to do all the things that I need to do.
Yeah. I think that shows too like your level of like passion.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't you're trying to get through everything else so that way you can focus on the game and focus on what you love to do. Is there
Yes.
anything outside of basketball that you're kind of exploring now or that you really enjoy doing?
Yeah, so I have two main things. Uh the first thing is photography and videography.
Okay.
Because I actually got I don't think he's on here right now, but one of my followers he got me a camera,
So cool.
and so I have been videoing Tati's games and putting together mixtapes and taking pictures, and I just love that. I feel like it's just like a side hobby. And then the other thing is cooking. I love to cook.
Like what?
I like to cook a lot of like breakfast stuff, like French toast, egg on toast, pancakes, like waffle sandwiches,
Oh,
it's waffles,
okay.
bacon, and like chicken. I think it is. I usually put like chicken in there, um, but I like to make a lot of breakfast things. But one thing that I want to learn how to cook, which my dad is amazing at, is steak.
Okay. How does
Because
he
I
make
feel
the
like
steak? So
it's pretty hard to manage to see because it looks burnt on the outside, but in the inside it's still pink.
that is a hard balance. I mean, that's even a hard balance at restaurants. I feel like people
Yeah.
have a difficult time with that. Does he season it a certain type of way or does he just grill it?
Honestly, he uses different seasonings that I don't know about because it's his secret way how to make it.
He doesn't
So I
even
don't
tell
know.
you.
I don't know.
That's awesome. Do you watch like cooking shows and stuff or no?
No, I don't really have time for
I
TV.
didn't think
When I
so.
do watch TV, so everybody makes fun of me for it, but I watch documentaries.
Like which ones?
I watched Limitless, Hustle. They're out on Netflix, and I think Limitless is on Disney Plus. It's with Chris Hemsworth, right? Chris Hemsworth. And it's really good. He goes to Antarctica, swims in the water while it's snowing, um, and yeah, there's a bunch of documentaries, stuff like that.
Do you like that because he's like overcoming kind of obstacles or what is it that
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
about it?
he does multiple different obstacles in Limitless. Um, so I feel like it's just very motivating to see because usually people like hate ice baths. So and it shows you what's good for your body and what's not. So it shows you the reason he's doing it. So I really like the Limitless one. And then Hustle, my friend Elvin is in Hustle, so I watch that with my family.
I kind of get drawn to like podcasts and audiobooks and like different books that are more like sports related. Doesn't
Mm,
have to be like something with weightlifting or, you know, things
mhm.
like that, but just something where like people are overcoming obstacles and challenges and like kind of whatever it was that seemed impossible. Is that the kind of stuff you're drawn to, or what kind of stuff are you drawn to?
Yeah, no, just a lot of like sports and what's good for your body and challenges, pick up games outdoors. Um and just challenges, really. Just challenges and how they got motivated.
I saw that it seems like, at least to me, from the time that we saw each other in Vegas to now, you're doing a lot more stability exercises.
Yeah, I
Is that
am.
true?
Yes.
Okay. And then what kind of brought that about, or, what started that?
Um, what did start it? Well, I knew that I needed to get more focused on my body. Like I really was. I was focused, but not as focused as I am now. Especially like I said, going up against stronger competition, stronger, taller, bigger. I just felt like I need to get bigger, stronger, even more faster. And I've met a lot of people that like you that are that do like a lot of weight stuff that tell me you need to get started on this early so that you can continue it when you're older.
That's good. I think you're making a smart move, especially now you're like growing. I mean, you've grown, at least from the videos. It has to be like at least 4 inches, I feel like, since,
Well,
yeah.
I've actually been measuring myself because I have had this partnership with this company, True Height Protein. It's like a growth protein powder, and I
Hmm,
just finished like a big one. They have protein powders, vitamins, and stuff like that. So make sure you guys go check that out because I feel like it's helped me because I've been measuring myself since when I just started drinking the growth protein shake until now, and I've grown a lot.
that's awesome. What is it called again?
It's True Height, like TRU, and then Height protein powder or vitamins. It's called, yeah, True Height vitamins. That's what it is. That's their ad.
Maybe I'll try it. Maybe
Okay.
I'll grow. I'm pretty short. Maybe it'll help me.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. Um, okay, so let's see. Should we go through like I think some of the comments just to say I know there's like a lot of people that were shouting out, giving you shout outs and just saying hi. And then
Yes.
someone said you guys have a game on Tuesday.
Oh, Corinne. Yeah, we have a game on middle school game on Tuesday that I'm super excited for. So excited.
And then someone was like, is that game going to be streaming, that Tuesday game?
Um, I believe so. The last game was streamed, so this game should be streamed too.
On your Instagram, or how could people watch it if they wanted to?
I'm not sure yet, but once I know, then I'll definitely let you know.
Okay, awesome. And then someone was like, fit check. So I got to see what you're wearing.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the WNBA jacket.
I thought you were. I
Yeah.
like that sweater a lot. I think it's so cute. I love it. And then I'm just boring, actually. Just this little cozy thing for me.
Yeah.
Um, okay, awesome. Anything you want to add before we kind of do like questions that
I think you've mentioned everything really.
all right, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Oh, and I want to say hi to all the people that I usually shout out on my lives. I know there's specific people that I haven't already, so hi to all of you guys, just by the way.
That's so good. Okay. You guys submitted some questions onto my Instagram, so I picked some of them and I thought that they were really good. I thought they were great questions. And so we'll kind of start those off and then Liv, you can answer. And then if you want to expand on it, totally cool, or however you want to respond.
Okay.
Uh, if you could play one-on-one with anybody, who would it be?
Oh dang. Kelsey Plum.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, like even if I lose, like I would still try my best, and the moves that she would do, I would add that to my bag, and I would be able to see what she does and see if I can apply that to my game.
I love that. Is that kind of like when you go through each game and you play against someone, if they kind of have a certain move on you, do you like video it, or what do you do to like kind of learn from
Um,
that?
yeah, well, I'm very thankful for it. My mom usually records all my games, so I'm able to rewatch it, and like she records all my games, so I'm able to rewatch it. And yeah, so basically I just film it and I look back on it and I see what she does, how she does it, or how he does it, and just practice it.
That's awesome. So Kelsey Plum, great one. Um, and then if it was like a man, who would be?
Um, hmm.
Just say it. Are
I
you
don't
really
really
thinking about it, or
know.
are you just like,
I would say David Goggins. He's
okay,
not an NBA player, but he's like a very motivational speaker, and he puts like a lot of quotes, and his endings to all his captions are "Stay hard," which is meaning like keep pushing and like don't give up and stuff like that. He's very motivating, and I would want to play one on one. He's very built too.
who did you say?
David Goggins.
I thought that's who you said, and I was like, I don't think she said that. But no, I've read his book before. I haven't read his, I think he just released one pretty
Yeah,
recently.
he did. It's not in stores yet. We actually went to go look for one of his books, but they were all sold out. So, yeah.
It's his original one, now the name's escaping me. It was so good. It Can't Hurt Me Now. Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the one that we were looking for.
Yeah, that one was really good. And then I think I started, I don't know if it was a podcast for the other one that I was looking at, but maybe I started listening to that. But yeah, it's incredible. So if you can get that book, then that's really helpful. And just
Yeah.
like totally basically just eliminates any kind of excuses and motivates you to work harder,
Definitely.
like everything. Okay, well that was good. That was interesting. I didn't think that you were gonna go that route, but I like that. Do you ever get nervous before a game?
um, I get a little bit nervous. I feel like that just really shows that you care. So I just get a little bit, I get a little bit nervous, but I definitely get more excited than nervous.
Okay, that's good. What was your most exciting shot in basketball?
Exciting shot?
Yeah. Like, do you
Ooh.
have like a shot? I mean, I don't think that you really
Well,
have.
I mean, I've hit a half court shot game winner.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
I feel like that's probably the biggest one, yeah. And it was to win um by 2 because we were losing by 3. So wait, no. We were losing, yeah, we were losing by what? No, we were losing by 2. We were gonna win by 1. Yeah, it was to win by 1. And it was against a good team that I had played on before, so I really wanted to beat them.
That's awesome. That's pretty incredible. I mean, most people definitely are not able to do that.
Yeah, no, I practice it a lot. Actually, I like practices and stuff, so we do it at the end of every practice.
I like that. Um, okay, we talked about that one already. Well, I guess maybe not. When you're not playing basketball, what do you do? We talked about documentaries. You like to like do photography
And
and
cook.
video and cook.
Mm, yeah, that's really it. That's really it. And then hang out with my sisters.
Do you guys ever go on vacation?
No. I mean, if you
You guys
count,
travel
if
so
if you
much.
count basketball trips to different states, then yes.
What's the coolest state that you've been to for basketball?
Well, for basketball, it was Texas, but for social media opportunity, it was New York.
Was
I
that the
was
night?
it, it was the Polo Ralph Lauren
Oh,
model, so yeah. It
whoa!
was
I didn't see that
that was
one.
so much fun. Oh my gosh, it
When
was
was
so
that?
fun. It was it 20, I think it was 2021.
That's
It was
cool.
December of 2021.
I love that.
Yeah. It was I had so much fun.
You got to keep like some of the clothes, I'm sure.
No. I got
No?
to keep some socks.
Oh, that's good.
They're comfortable, but
That's good.
yeah.
Um, we talked about that. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. I what do you think of the reaction of the boys when you beat them?
Usually like their dad just starts yelling at them, "You let a girl beat you, really? You let
Oh
a girl
my
beat
God.
you?" Oh
Oh,
my gosh. Yeah, I would say like that's like the best part about like being boys. It like being boys, like just see like their parents' reaction afterwards. Yeah, no, it's funny. It's pretty funny. But also I'm proud in the moment as well.
that's good. Ooh, this one is we have like two more that I picked, and I
Okay.
these are probably like my favorite ones.
Mhm.
Um, so you're a role model for many people.
Mhm.
What do you think makes you a role model?
Um, my hard work and dedication and determination to get better every day. Um, and just having my team around me, motivating me, like I can learn how they motivate me, and and then I can apply that and learn how to motivate others. So I feel like it's just my dedication that just inspires other people.
I would 100% agree. Um, I mean, you inspire me, and I think something that's like so admirable about you is just you're like 100% you and authentically you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like you just are live and like never stray from that, which is amazing.
Okay, now I want to ask you a question.
Okay, ask me
Okay,
a question.
since we were just asking it, you can't mention me, okay? So, because you just said it. Who is the person that inspires you the most?
Uh, yeah, that's a really good question. Um, man, I asked you this and I'm like, why didn't
It
I
can
have
it can
the
be
answer?
yourself.
No, that's a good one, but no. I I think that I'm always like in evolution, like progressing and just always trying to better myself in so many ways.
Mhm.
But I also really like I'm really inspired by so many different people in different like facets. So
Mhm.
anyone who's like overcome a challenge um or I admire in ways, like I said, for you, for like your authenticity, like I really admire that about you. And I think in other people, um when they overcome things, like I find inspiration by like even the people I meet on a regular basis. So like
Mhm.
another patient of mine that I had the other day, she was like told in high school, she was like in her 70s, she was told in high school she couldn't take calculus because girls don't take calculus. And she
Dang.
like changed, I know, she changed her whole high school like curriculum to basically allow women to or girls to take calculus, which seems like
That's
such a it seems like such a minuscule thing. Like I don't know, that was like her place, but I do think that that has a ripple effect in so many different ways and different
mhm.
places. So, um, I don't know if I can pick like one person. I honestly, I think I just continuously like find inspiration from people in different ways. And I think also like what I said, when you were bold enough to say, like, I want to play in the NBA, like that's a bold statement to make. And that's
Yeah.
very courageous to say. And like, that's like incredibly inspirational to me. And that's how change happens. People
Yeah.
see something that they want and they go for it and they're courageous enough to say it and to go after it.
I love that.
Okay, last
That was
one.
a great answer.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
um, have you ever lost your focus? And if you have lost your focus, then how do you readjust?
That's a good question. I've actually never got that question before. Um, I have lost my focus before. Um, and again, my team around me has just got me back focused. Um, and I feel like in that moment I was just having a hard time, and they made me push through it. They made me figure it out on my own. Well, not all on my own. Like they helped me through it. Um, so for your question, yes, I have, but my team has helped me get back focused.
And is there like a particular way? Do they talk you through it or do they?
Yeah, they talk me through it. They tell me they talk me through it, and then they tell me what I need to do to overcome it, and then they have me go do it with my actions, and then we come back and then we talk more about it.
That's good. I like that. Words and actions. Then
Hmm.
I like it. And that was actually a bodybuilder who asked that question.
Really?
So yeah, so a little bit different than like your normal, I think, audience who follows you and kind of reaches out to you.
Yeah, it's good to have like different questions from different like sports, like different people that play different sports, or different people that do different things in life than just basketball.
I agree. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you. That was so much fun.
That was a
Um,
blast. I love that.
yeah, it was. I had a lot of laughs and a lot of smiles
Me too.
and a lot of great questions.
I agree. And you brought one really great one to me. I mean, you kind of like stumped me on that one. I was like, what? I don't think that I think we pretty much answered everyone's questions that they had. Um, is there any, I guess the last thing, are you providing any coaching or any kind of like services in the future for clients or like kind of helping people for camps or anything
um,
good?
like, what do you mean? Like telling people to go to this camp, or like helping, like I'm in the camp and like helping other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I have done it before. Like I have helped different people while I was in the camp. Um, but not recently, no. This is like kind of what you're asking, but like it's different, way different than basketball. One thing that I actually like to do in just normal life is I like to give food and clothes to like homeless people, because but not just people that hold up a sign and just ask for money and water and clothes. Like I met this guy. He's always on our way to practice, and he dances for money. And he's out there on the sidewalk dancing, busting his butt off. He doesn't have any music, and he's smiling, he's laughing, he's having a blast doing it. So I gathered some clothes, some food, some water, and gave it to him. I actually have it up on my Instagram. It was kind of a while ago, but then I danced with him. So I
That's
like to do
fun.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll just like keep updated with your page. Live Harness on Instagram. Are you on any other social media platforms?
I am. I'm on YouTube as well, and then I also have Tazi and I. We have a TikTok page together. So our TikTok handle is Harness Sisters, HARNESS Sisters, and then my YouTube channel is Olivia Live Harness.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we'll definitely have to check you out and follow your journey because so much fun to be a part of. And then they can message you on social media if they have any questions or just to say hi.
Yes.
And anyone who's not following her, definitely go give her a follow. She's one of the best people I know. I absolutely love her.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.